Hi everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release a crochet tutorial weekly. So this week I'm bringing to you a gorgeous summer top. It's really easy to crochet and yes, there are really cute straps here. So I'm just going to walk you through this project. I made size S, but my pattern will be for sizes from S to 3XL, so check that out. I will be linking the free pattern in the down bar. The free pattern can be found on my blog, selinaveronique.com. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this tutorial. So for this project, I used 3 skeins of Starcraft Special Aran in shade Wisteria. And it's a really lovely yarn to crochet with, and it recommends a 5mm crochet hook, which is what I used. So I also used the 5mm crochet hook. You will also be needing a tapestry needle as well as a pair of scissors, and that's it. And again, I will be popping the free pattern on my blog, so don't forget to check that out for the written instructions. And I do hope you enjoy this simple crochet top. It was really fun to make and I hope you enjoy this simple tutorial. So for this part of the project, we will be crocheting one long strip of half double crochets in the back loop only. So I will be walking you through this step by step, but I just wanted to show you the end result of what it's going to look like. So to begin, you will be making a slip knot. So just go ahead and make a slip knot. Pop your hook through and tighten, and now for size S we will be chaining 40. So just check the pattern out to see how many you need to chain for your size, and I'm going to chain 40. 1, 2, 3. So I've gone ahead and chained less for my sample, but the principle is the same. So once you've got your 40 chains, you are going to count 1 and 2 and 3 chains from the hook and place a half double crochet into that. So just go ahead and place your half double crochet into that, and then into the next chain and place a half double crochet into that, and into the next space and place a half double crochet into that, and just go ahead and place a half double crochet into each chain until you reach the end of this row. Okay, so I've reached the end of my row and I've placed a half double crochet into each and every stitch, and this chain 2 from the beginning counts as a half double crochet. So now we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, turn our work, and this counts as our first half double crochet that goes with this first stitch. And now what we are going to be doing is placing a half double crochet into the next stitch into the back loop only. So I'm just going to show you something quickly. So these are the two, this is the stitch we would usually go through. For a half double crochet, you see there are 2 strands on my hook, and what we are going to be doing for this pattern is going into just the back loop only. So this is the back loop of this stitch, and we are going to be going into the back loop only of every stitch going forward. So this half double crochet goes with the first stitch, so we're going to go into the second stitch into the back loop only and place a half double crochet into that, and then into the next stitch into the back loop only, and into the next stitch in the back loop only. And this gives this ribbed effect that we are going for this project. So just go ahead and place your half double crochets through the back loop only. And now we've reached the chain 2 from the previous row, and you are going to be doing the exact same, placing a half double crochet into the back loop of that chain. And this is what it looks like. This will straighten out as we go along. And now for row 3, you are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, turn your work, and again this counts as your first half double crochet, so you're going to go into the second stitch directly, and again you are going to be going into the back loop only of this stitch. And as this project grows, this will give the ribbed effect that we are looking for. So just go ahead and carry on. So each row will be the exact same, so this is just the repeat of row 2, and just carry on doing this until you reach the end of this row, where you will be placing a half double crochet into the back loop of the chain 2. And this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to let you carry on with this project until for size S. So for size S you will need 64 rows in total, and for the other sizes you will be needing more rows, but I will be writing that down on my pattern. So for size S it's 64 rows, and I'll meet you back to show you the rest of this project. Okay, so I finished my my strip of half double crochets. So now to carry on with this project, we are simply going to fold this over like so. So make sure it's symmetrical. And just now what we are going to be doing, so I've left a long tail for sewing. I'm going to pop my needle through, and what we are going to be doing is sewing this together. And this will be the back of our project. And so to sew it together, we are going to be using the mattress stitch. So just go in and out of each and every stitch. Like so. And I'm just going to let you carry on. So this is the mattress stitch. So you're just going to go into one side and then into the other side. And I'm just going to let you carry this on until you reach the bottom of this project, and then I'll show you what to do for the rest of the project. So I've gone and stitched this whole seam, and I've reached the bottom of the seam, and now what I am going to be doing is tying this like that. So this was my this was the beginning of my chain, if that makes any sense. So I hadn't yet tidied up that loose end. I hope this makes sense. And usually what I do is I tie the two together just to make it neater. And now, but you don't have to do this. This is completely optional. What we are going to be doing is tidying up this loose end. So just go ahead and tidy up your loose ends the best way that you can. And I showed you that I tied this project with this loose end at the beginning, that I had at the beginning. However, if you don't have that, just make a regular knot to finish off your project. I hope this makes sense. And now I'm just going to let you tidy up your loose ends, and I'll get back to you. So we've got this. So this is the seam, and we've placed it at the center approximately. Now we're gently going to flip this over so that the front of the pattern is showing. So once you've flipped your project round, you are going to be counting rows from the very corner here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. And once you've reached your 9 rows, you are going to place your yarn through. So just bear with me 1 second. So just take your yarn and pull through like that, and attach your yarn like so. And you are going to be chaining 50. So just go ahead. So chain 1 to begin. So pop your hook through like that through the stitch. Chain 1 and now just chain 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so once you've chained 50, you are simply going to be snipping your yarn off like that and pull I hope you can see, pull this through the last loop and tie a knot, and we will be tidying up those loose ends. I'll show you what to do after. And now, okay, so this is our first strap. What we are going to be doing is the exact same thing. So on the reverse, so just flip it round again and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you hit 9, just take your yarn and do the exact same thing that I've just showed you, and do the exact same thing on the other side, and then I'll show you how to tidy up your loose ends. So just chain 50 and then I'll do the other side in the same way, and then I'll show you how to finish off this project. So I'm back and I've done my 4 straps. I hope you can see on camera. So now I'm just going to show you how to tidy up those loose ends. So for this loose end at the top of the strap, you can either just snip it off directly, or what I'm going to do is just go through 1 or 2 chains just with my needle. And then once I've done that, I am going to be snipping off the yarn like so. And then for the bottom, so for the loose end at the bottom of the stitch, so where we tied it to the top, I am simply going to be doing like I usually would for every loose end. Go through a few stitches back and forth and just make sure that it's nice and tidy, and then I'm going to snip it off. So do this for all your loose ends. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was really fun to film. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye bye.